Hi everyone, welcome back to GrantMe. Today I'm here with Afrida. She is a GrantMe student, and today we're going to be talking to her about her scholarship journey, the scholarships she won, the awards she won, her biggest challenges, and all of that. So Afrida, you can start off with telling us a little about yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Afrida. Canada's luckiest student. I was the winner. And in grand total, I won about $62,000. And it was all because of GrantMe. I found out about this opportunity through GrantMe.
Perfect. Wow, that's amazing. That's a really big scholarship that a lot
Yeah.
of people know about, just even outside of, the
Mhm.
scholarship community and the GrantMe community. And so just a question, was the 62,000 from the Canada's Luckiest Scholarship, or was that your total that you won?
It was just from the Canada's Luckiest Student Scholarship.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Congratulations on that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you.
And so yeah, let's talk a little bit about that specific scholarship and the journey towards that. So was there an interview? Were there referrals that you had to do? How was the application process like? So we can go through like kind of that, and then we'll talk more about some of the challenges that you faced.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Canada's Luckiest Student, it's more of a contest. You can enter your name into the contest. So there's like a grand total of 11 prizes. And the how do I say this? The monetary value of those 11 prizes, the subtotal, is equal to about $60,000. So for this year, Canada's Luckiest Student, I actually just found out about this contest in April, and I think they chose the winner in May. So I was like what I know, like it just I did not even expect to win. I just saw like the prizes and everything, and I was like, it's just worth a shot. Let's just try it out. Like, who cares, you know? So then
Yeah.
I did, and then I turned out to be the winner. I did not really expect it or anything, but yeah, okay. And a little bit more about this contest. It's not like a regular contest where you can only enter your name once. So like you can increase your entries into the contest by like I think like you have to follow them on social media. There's like different codes that you can type in, and it's going to be like increasing your chances of winning basically. So yeah, like I found out through social media that other people were talking about this contest, and people had like 7,000, 8,000 entries, and I only had like 5,000. I know, like I only had 5,000. So I was a little insecure. I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just apply. Who cares? But then, yeah, they only choose like one name, and it turned out to be me this year.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
so does that mean it's more of like a random pick that
Yeah.
they have, or is it based on like any type of writing that you do?
This is because it's a contest, I'm guessing it's like more of a random draw. So I
Oh,
think I just won this year. I think it was through pure luck. But honestly, I would not have never even known, like I would have never even known about this if it wasn't for GrantMe. So really, like a huge thank you to you guys. I'm really
yeah,
grateful.
definitely. And so from what I'm understanding about it, there's different entries that you can put into the contest, but
Mhm.
there's no actual essay writing that went into that.
Oh, no, no, this is really like extremely easy to like
Oh, wow.
enter your name into the contest. So yeah.
Cool. And so I'm assuming you have obviously applied to other scholarships though,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
very familiar with the essay
Mhm.
process. And so was the Canada Luckiest Student, was that like the only one that you wanted? That was like a really big amount, or were there other ones that you kind of were working on, and any of that? Like, were there any on your radar?
Honestly, ever since I only joined GrantMe in January, and ever since then, like this entire winter semester, I've just been like applying to any scholarship that I could get my hands on. And Canada's Lucky Student was the first one that I won. So yeah, like I'm actually really, yeah. So it definitely takes some practice and like persistence to just like keep going. So yeah. And Canada's Lucky Student, it was definitely like the easiest of the bunch, because the
Yeah.
other scholarships I had to write essays and then send them in for editing, and then they would return back, and then yeah, it was like a back and forth process.
Oh yeah, definitely. The scholarship essay writing process is not easy. It does get easier with practice. But no, that's really cool that, like you kind of did build those skills of like essay writing
Yeah.
and all of that. That'll obviously help you in university. But it really, the name is true. It's like Canada's Lucky Student. It's through
Mhm.
luck, and
Yeah.
congratulations. That's amazing that you.
Thank you.
And yeah, so let's talk a bit about GrantMe. And now you said, you
Mhm,
wouldn't have found that opportunities through GrantMe. And, there's
mhm.
many moving parts in being a GrantMe student. There's the essay part, there's toolkits, we have mentorship webinars. So I guess my question is, what is one part of GrantMe that really helped you? It was like the best resource for you.
The best resource is definitely the essay editing team. Their guidance, it actually helped me like submit the essays, because I'm going to be honest, I was always like more of a science student. I wasn't that good at English or social studies back in high school. So yeah, the essay editing team, they helped me a lot throughout all of my scholarship processes. And like some of the essays that I had to write, they were like about 3,000, 4,000 words. And yeah, the team, you guys are amazing. You guys helped me a lot through the process.
Yeah, that's probably the most common answer we get
Yeah.
is our essay editing team and our essay wizard. And
Mhm.
for good reason too, that like their turnover time is really fast, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they do a great job in essay editing. And we also just launched our essay wizard this
Mhm.
year. And that's like, it has like over 80 templates of all the different ways that you can answer
Yeah.
the question. And those templates are taken from winning essays, right?
Mhm.
So it just makes the process way easier. And that's what we're behind the scenes that we're trying to focus on and better every single day is like our essay process, because that is the winning ticket to scholarships.
Mhm.
So yeah, like, so did you find that like the more that you edited your essays and got feedback back, and if you use the essay wizard, like the better you might have gotten from writing?
A little, yes. I feel like most of my English skills, they were like, I used to read a lot of books. I've been reading them since like middle school. So yes, I definitely gained my vocabulary from reading books. But sometimes like when I was like lacking like the certain word to like write in an essay, the essay editing team and definitely the templates. Like always used to use the essay wizard and the templates to like fill in like my own like in my own words, and then I would edit it and then I'd send them into the team and then they would edit it back. And yeah, their turnover time is really fast. They usually do it like within 24 hours, and it was really helpful, especially if I was like close to the scholarship deadline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. There's a way that they prioritize. There's a whole
Mhm.
system behind how they do it, which I can't even understand. But,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, no, definitely. And they've done a great job. And I think that's like one of the key things that helps students get into universities.
Mhm.
So let's talk a little bit about your work experiences and what you're passionate about. Obviously writing these scholarship essays have a lot to do with the experiences that you have and,
Mhm.
what you have to say about them. So I guess my question is, so what is one experience or volunteer position that you're most proud of?
Volunteer position for me, I live in Calgary, Alberta. Obviously, I attend UFC. So for me, I volunteer here at Alberta Animal Rescue Crew and Society. I absolutely love dogs. Like I love dogs and puppies, and I love animals. So I volunteer at their vet clinic, and I'm also a dog caregiver there, like as a volunteer. And I feel like at this point, like currently in my life, I feel like that is my most meaningful volunteer work, because at the shelter, because it's an animal shelter, they actually they actually go out and then they get injured stray animals and then they care for them and then they put them up for adoption. Like they train them, they like feed them and everything. So yeah, I absolutely love dogs. So yeah, it's the only way for me to get to meet dogs, because I myself, I'm a Muslim, and like we're not allowed to have dogs like as pets. So like yeah, like it's the closest I can get to like having a dog. So yeah, I absolutely love that volunteer work.
Yeah, definitely. And if I think one of the many like the wonderful things about volunteering is
Mhm.
that if you kind of have a passion about something and
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really
yeah.
an accessible way for you to do that, volunteering is a great
Mhm.
way to do it. And also it's very helpful to the organization that you're
Mhm.
volunteering for. So it's kind of like a win-win situation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And also that's something that is really helpful for when you're applying to scholarships.
Mhm.
And especially if you have a core value that you hold, and maybe that's helping animals or helping in general, just applying that to anything that you kind of are applying for in terms of jobs and work experiences is really
Mhm.
helpful too, because you always know that no matter what position I get, no matter where I am in
Mhm.
life, like I know that I want to help animals, or I know that I want to help in general. And if you just stick to that, like
Mhm.
you can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess my last question now is, So you said you're in first year and you're in chemistry at the University of Calgary.
Mhm.
So what, I guess like no pressure, but like what
Yeah, yeah.
have in mind for the future? And, you know, with that, what kind of motivates you to keep going towards your goals? Because I'm sure a chemistry degree is not easy. So kind of
Yeah.
drives you towards your goals. And do you have kind of a vision in mind of what you'd want to do?
So far, because I'm only like heading into my second year, I just finished my first year. I'm still relatively new to university. And honestly, this entire first year, I've never even been to campus once because it was all from online learning and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so maybe for the future, like for now, I'm pretty sure it will change like throughout, like in the future sometime. But as of right now, I'm kind of looking into the forensics field as a forensic chemist because chemistry, because it's like the middle science, like I can either branch off to physics for like engineering, or I could branch off to biology for like for med school or something like that. But yeah, I really love like forensics. I find it really interesting. And like I've yeah, so for now it's just forensics, but it might change down the road, like once I start attending university in person and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Forensics is really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And I agree, once you know, get on campus and you can
Hmm.
have more exposure to the clubs there and your profs and other students, you're going to be open
Yeah.
to way more
Hmm.
opportunities.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I guess my best advice for returning back onto campus is just go in with an open mind, you know,
yeah.
because
Hmm.
that's kind of like the biggest thing you can have on your side is
Hmm.
you know, if you are really interested in something but you're like, no, but I wanted to do this, like having an open
Hmm.
mind to being like, okay, maybe I can try that, and if I don't like it, I can
Yeah.
go back.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's definitely a
Yeah.
really great plan, and I feel like forensics is a really interesting field, and I'm sure if you know, are into chemistry, that's probably
Hmm.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think my last question is, do you have any last advice for anyone watching this that's looking into GrantMe or looking into scholarships?
For scholarships, okay, the main thing to remember is patience for like applying to scholarship, and determination. Like if one scholarship just like they reject you, you just have to keep applying to more. Some like over time, something's gonna work out. It's like you're gonna achieve success no matter what. It takes patience. You just have to like have the determination and the strength to just keep going and like not get demotivated after the first or second rejection. So yeah, I got rejected by like the first 7 or 6 scholarships that I applied to. And Canada's Luckiest One was like, I think my 8th or 9th. And yeah, like this was the one that happened, and it was the biggest amount. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. So you see, sometimes your luck will work out. Trust me, that's all that matters. You just have to have the patience.
Yeah, and you know, in a way, that big one that you won kind of made up
Mhm.
for all the other ones that you applied
Yeah, yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah.
So, and you're,
Absolutely.
yeah, and you're completely right about it ending up working out, because if you are like, just by a
Mhm.
general statistical fact, the more that you're applying to, the more chances you have to win,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
like really you are going to end up winning, but it's just the matter of taking it day by day, and
Yeah.
not getting discouraged, and especially not comparing your success
Yeah.
to other students. Um,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so thank you so much for interviewing with me today. Your points have been super helpful, and congratulations on winning Canada's Luckiest Student. I know
Thank you.
it's a really big scholarship that everyone looks towards, so you definitely
Yeah.
deserve it, whether that's through luck or whether that's through all the hard work that you did.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that GrantMe was able to help you with that.
Hmm.
And that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys all next time.